love using what God gave to me. It's so amazing, I can't explain it. Turning hope to reality, touching your life with mine, using the gift of my hands to create all I can.
Hello, everyone. I am Faith Godbold from A Touch of Faith. Thank you for watching the replay. Come on in. I'm super excited to be back with you today as we release a brand new product. So as you're coming in, make sure you say something so I know you're here, whether you're watching us right now live or later on replay. And while you're at it, if you don't mind, would you comment your city and state? That way I can see exactly how far our broadcast is reaching. And if you have not yet done so, make sure you give us a like, a follow, a subscribe, turn on those live notifications. All of those things help us grow our page, whether you're watching on Facebook or on YouTube. And of course, if you have not become a part of our family yet here, I would love to invite you to do so. So make sure you comment the word new if you're brand new. And if you have not been here before, welcome. I'm so happy to see each and every one of you. Let me go check the comments and see who is here. I see J. Ruse Gaming. Hello and welcome. Hey, Donzel. Donzel made it. Hey, Miss Valerie. How's everyone doing today? Y'all come on in. So happy to be here. We have had a busy, busy week. If you've been following me on Facebook, I shared with you that we were doing some renovating this week and we're not quite done yet. So I will be sharing more of those updates with you as we are chatting tonight during our live. So I'm making sure I have everything all set for us. All right, let me grab this. So y'all having a great Saturday today? Hope you're doing well. Thanks, Miss Valerie. Y'all come on in. So we're going to create some beautiful new bows, y'all. We're keeping with our pineapple theme, and I was inspired by the wreath that I shared with you recently. So that is our inspiration for today. I think I have everything all set now. Here we go. I'm going to add the information for anyone who is interested in this design today. You're going to see my inspiration from it. I'm going to show you the two bows that are actually in my pineapple wreath. So I think you're going to love it. Uh-oh, I think hubby set the alarm accidentally there. All right, here we go. Hello, Miss Kathy has made it. How are you? And Sister Julia is here. Hello, Soupy760. Welcome. Y'all be sure to let us know where you're tuning in from. And I think we're all set. Okay, so now let me show you the ribbon that's in my wreath. That is the whole inspiration. I meant to make these bows last year and never got around to it. Oh, wow. New Jersey's in the house. Thank you, J. Ruse Gaming. I appreciate you sharing that. So this is my inspiration ribbon. And I absolutely love the wreath, y'all. It has these beautiful pineapples. And if you look closely, inside of the pineapples, there are little flowers. And so I had to grab the flower ribbon. So these are two ribbons that are featured in my wreath. And I had been wanting to build some bows, but not use those. So let me show you what we just released on the website. We're going to make some bows from this gorgeous ribbon. So it's almost like these two together, sort of. And I'm calling this my tropical pineapple bows for summer. So this is going to be the ribbon we're going to work with today. So y'all excited? Who's ready to see it? Let's go ahead and open the ribbon. Bought it last year, Donzel, and I wanted to make it. Didn't get around to it. Summer went. So I was like, well, we'll just have to make it next year. So look at the gorgeous pink. It matches the pink in my shirt too. Look at there. Let me zoom y'all in. Miss Kathy, I love it. Look at that. So love the tropical look. It's almost like the stalk of the pineapple. Looks like the leaves, like the palm leaves almost. Palm trees. So that's where we're getting the name. The tropical pineapple bows. All right, so y'all ready? Let me get my bow maker. Y'all had to put my studio back together. It wasn't too bad, but right before the live, my sweet husband put my desk back that was over there so that I wouldn't have it back here anymore because the window guys, they ended up just moving it. We moved mostly everything, but they moved a few things, but everything turned out so nicely, and we are loving our new windows. We're going to shop for some new blinds if we have a chance to go today. So I'm probably gonna keep this live kind of short. I don't know if we'll have time to do it before my mom's live, so we may have to do it after. But yeah, earlier today, I spent the first part of the day just kind of cleaning up dust that I wasn't expecting from the bathroom renovation. And they're not quite finished yet. So when they come back next week, I already said I'm going to make sure they have the door closed, which the crew did a great job. It was just the electrician. I guess he didn't know about closing the door. All right, y'all, we're going to make a length of tails on this one. So, yeah. So the crew that we had for the bathroom, apparently they were from Florida. We were shocked. And they were staying in Conway. And so they had to go back to Florida today because they were technically supposed to have finished. But because our home is older, they just had some additional things that they had to do. To make everything possible. That's the easy way. But I will tell you, they didn't tell us any of that stuff. It was like they just took care of it, and they would only inform us of things that we absolutely need to know regarding updates at the end. And I must say that has made it like low to no stress. I will say no stress at all. The hardest part has just been like waiting for them to finish. But hey, Aunt Flo, how are you? But yeah, it's been the best experience. So I highly recommend, if you've never used West Shore Homes before, I would definitely give them a try. All right, y'all. So we're going to make a beautiful bow. I wanted some tails to hang on this one. And we are going to create some gorgeous summer bows. These are going to be tropical pineapple themed. And I think I'm just going to make a few of these back and forth. But yeah, so I know Miss Kathy's done some renovating. Anyone else, have you done some renovations before? You know what I'm talking about when I say that. And I almost had the analogy, I told my husband, it was kind of like when you go to the hospital and you're waiting in the lobby for someone who you're there with, like when they're having maybe surgery or a procedure. That's kind of how it felt. Because even though we were home and able to do stuff, we couldn't really completely do stuff. And I guess we could have, but we didn't. Day one, there was a lot of noise, like a lot of hammering and sawing and probably chiseling and drilling and all the things. Day two was much quieter. So typically a full bathroom install for them is 2 days. But ours is going to probably end up being 3 days. Yes, Miss Kathy, we are too. That was our first time. And I will tell you, I think with the windows, I was a little surprised, but it was great the way they did it. For some reason, I was thinking they were going to do one window at a time, like take one old window out, replace the window, but they didn't do that. They took all the windows out. So literally, it was like our house felt like it was so wide open. And I was like, okay, hopefully nothing flies in. I don't think we saw anything beyond the normal, just like gnats. I think there was one lightning bug that made it into the house, but they took out all the old windows first. And then I would say that was getting close to lunchtime. And I went to go get lunch because we decided we wanted to treat them to lunch. And when I came back, it was like all the windows, the new windows were in. So literally within no time, they had all the new windows in, the old windows out. And those windows, look at there, y'all. I made the bow that fast. Do y'all see what I just did? I just went back and forth. I didn't fluff on this one. So we'll fluff it after. We're going to make 2. Oh, now, thanks, Donzel. I did manage to do my nails yesterday while they were here. I told myself, just relax. I didn't do it where I normally would sit and do my nails, but I sat in the kitchen at the table, and I just took my time. So that was my way of relaxing. But let me get some of my wire here. I'm going to use green today, y'all, since there's some green in the bow. But what was I telling y'all about the windows? Let me see. Oh, yeah, so I remember when I was looking at the windows, these windows were really old. I don't know how old, but I always wanted to clean them, but there was just like so much inside the window. It was almost like it was a double window, and there had been probably over time, some of the rubber had detached from the inside. I even saw like a slight hole. So that was obviously how like bugs were getting in, and probably the cold air that we would feel in the winter was getting in too. So yeah, we are loving the new ones. These new windows, you can actually open them from the bottom and allow air in. You can also open them from the top. So I wasn't expecting that until they were showing them to us when we were deciding to do all this. So I can't wait to try that. And I will say, when all the windows were out, there was a nice breeze that morning. Gave me just an idea of what it might feel like, you know, just to have the windows open. Okay, y'all, so here is the start of our bow. It's not fluffed yet, so we're going to take a moment and fluff it. But I want to cover my center mechanics first. And then we will make a second bow. And this one is already on the website, so if you're interested in this bow, you can comment the word tropical, and I will send you the details for this bow. But yeah, did y'all see the picture that I posted where I was hanging out the window literally? I thought that was funny. And I tried to capture lots of like before pictures so I could have it just for our portfolio and keepsake for what we did. And then next will be the bathroom. So they got the new toilet is in, the base of the shower is in. They put in new like structural walls. I behind the shower. The new flooring is in. I had tile floor before. Now it's like hardwood floor. That's not the actual name, but it's like a version of it. And it's that easy maintenance. That's what I wanted too. Because that tile, y'all, that tile is no joke. I don't know if you've ever used tile, had a bathroom with tile, but that was no joke with the cleaning. So I'm looking forward to not having to do all that cleaning that I was doing. I'll probably get a ton of time back alone just from that. All right, y'all said, let's go ahead. We are going to fluff it out now. And I'll zoom you in while we do the fluff. How about that? So y'all ready? Not. Oops. All right, we're going to fluff this one. And then the second one we may fluff as we make it, okay? All right, so let's fluff. When I fluff, y'all, all I do is simply, since all of our loops are still pretty much going the same direction, I'm just going to separate them. Pull one toward my left, and then I'm going to take the other one toward the right. And this is nice canvas ribbon, so it's in here really nice, okay? And then on the bottom, I'm going to do the same thing, but go in the opposite direction. So since I started with the left first, I'm going to start with the right, pulling to the right, then pull to the left. Thanks, Aunt Flo. Has that tropical feeling for sure. Okay, so I just separate it. And then now I'm just going to start fluffing and open from the top. Just lifting up the loop, putting my fingers inside and lifting open just like that. Placing those loops exactly where I want them. Okay, it's wired ribbon, so it'll do what I want it to do. And then this side, notice, is already fluff. When I turn it, you can see the difference. The fluff side, the not fluff side. Okay, so now let's fluff this side. We're going to do the same thing. Just put our fingers in. Did you enjoy your lunch, Aunt Flo? But yep, so I pretty much got everything wiped down and dusted, and I don't know how much they'll do next week, but I told my husband if we want to have an extra layer in our bedroom, we can just cover our dressers, making sure I don't have to do this again. But I will tell you, I found joy in being able just to have the time and the ability to be able to make everything look beautiful again. Kind of like when I'm making something. It's kind of like when I'm designing a bow or a wreath. Whenever I create, it's like I have an opportunity to make it look beautiful. All right, so look at there, y'all. Isn't that gorgeous? All right, I'm gonna pull this just a little. There we go. All right. So here is our bow. Let me turn it towards me first to look at it. We have our wire, which is going to help us have a way to hang it. And then let me hold it up and show you all. So take a look. Look at there. And look, the pink is kind of blending in with my shirt. Did y'all see that? Like the inside has that solid pink. So look at there. It's blending in with my shirt. Almost feel like I need a white. Let me get a piece of white paper to hold up. I don't know if this will help. Let's see. Still blending in. Hopefully that's better. But yeah. But there you go. If I had a bigger piece, you could see it better. What do y'all think? Thank you. You know what? Hold on. I do have a bigger piece. Let me grab that real fast. Always keep some of my board on hand. Y'all see it better now? I'm trying to hold it straight. There we go. And I'll take pictures of it afterwards so y'all can see it better. There we go. All right, so that's bow number 1. Let's make another one real quick. So yeah, definitely feels very tropical. Thank you all so much. I didn't even think about the pink matching my shirt. All right, so we're going to make another one just like that. So remember, if you would like one of these bows, you can comment the word tropical. If you're on Facebook, YouTube people, I will go back and put the link in the description of the video. But in the meantime, you do have the link to my website right there. And it will take you to the homepage. Just go to the new arrivals and you'll see it. Okay. All right. So we're going to rinse and repeat. We're going to do that same thing. We're going to add a length of tails. This time, let's fluff as we go. Okay. So just depends on what kind of mood I'm in when I'm making my bows. Usually I do fluff as I go. So let's do that. So yeah, this, the renovation has kicked my summer into high gear, y'all. And I'm so thankful we were able to do it in the summertime. I think that just makes it easier. Because a lot of times when you have projects like this and you have to work, it's kind of hard to coordinate, y'all. You know what I mean? All right. So I'm just adding loops back and forth. You can make bows as large as you want. This is my standard size that I like to decorate with when I'm placing them on my lanterns. If I were putting this on a tree, like let's say if you had a summer themed tree, we could go bigger. That would be gorgeous. Can y'all imagine that? Like at the top of a Christmas tree? And some of my customers have trees that they decorate all throughout the year. So if you need this to go at the top of your tree, let me know. I'll be glad to create one for you. So I told y'all what I've been working on and up to. What have you all been up to? Okay, let's do one more set, y'all. And then we'll tie it off. I'll show you what it looks like. You can see it shaping up. Can y'all see that? I'll zoom you in again real quick just so you can see. Like, take a look at how it's all coming together. Relaxing is always a good thing. Trying to do some more of that too. I was watching the AMC channel earlier while I was cleaning up, and they had some really good movies on. Some that I had already seen. So I didn't really have to like focus and watch while I was cleaning up, because usually my TV is on Lifetime. But we were watching that yesterday while the renovation was happening, and I said, you know, let me see what's on there today. All right, y'all. So there is our bow. And I can clearly see, this is the side that's blending in with my shirt. Let me zoom you in. See what I mean? Right there. Hello, Raina. Welcome. See how that underside, the back side of the ribbon, that's what's blending in with my shirt, y'all. All right, so we're going to cover our center just like we did a moment ago. Oh, look at that. Isn't that so gorgeous? And let's get a pin for this. Just to contain everything. Absolutely, Raina. Yes, ma'am. We are followers of Christ. All right, we're going to tie it down. Let's get another piece of our wire so we have a way to attach it. Uh-oh, Miss Kathy, you've been out in the heat. And she says she did not buy anything, Mom. Mom got a kick out of what you said about the Amazon Prime, Miss Kathy. Okay, well, goodbye, Raina. We don't tolerate that here at A Touch of Faith because that is not the kind of community we have. And I know, Donzel, you are probably over there monitoring for me, so I took care of that comment. So that person has been banned from our channel. We don't allow comments like that because we are faith-filled, spirit-filled, all the things. And if that doesn't work for some people, they don't have to be here, right? All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to tie this off. So your husband was doing all the shopping, Miss Kathy, and buying. That is funny. I love it. You're doing great. Okay, so we're going to just secure it so that all of our hard work stays in place. And just like that, y'all, we have another beautiful bow. Oh, drop my scissors. But I'm so happy to have my scissors back. Still haven't found the other, so maybe they'll show up eventually. Oh, I see. So he's trying to make sure you are a woman of your word, right? And stick to what you said. I love it. Trying to think. I think the only thing I did this week was like a little bit of grocery shopping. So I've been doing pretty good too. Only getting necessities, like things that we've been talking about for our house project. So yes, ma'am. Sticking to it. That's awesome. Okay. Now we have everything nice and secure. While that's setting up, it's already fluffed. So I'm just going to finish the final fluff. Sometimes when I'm tying everything together, some of the loops may go a little flat, but it's already separated at least, so this part goes faster. And notice I can just hold it in my hand and fluff it. So when you order your bows, each year when you put them back out, make sure you refluff them because you can flatten them to store them. And then when it's time to bring it out for the next season, just take a minute, open those loops back up, and fluff, fluff, fluff. All right. So there we go. Look at there. Yep, only the necessities, right? So what do y'all think? Look at there. Oh my gosh. That one looks amazing. I'm going to go grab my candle real fast so I can show you an example of how it would look if you put it on candlesticks. I don't think I've done that in a while. So y'all keep on chatting. I'll be right back. Let me grab that because this one looks so nice and full. Y'all see that? Look at there. All right, I'll be right back. Thank you, Miss Kathy. All righty, I'm back. I've got to get some new batteries, y'all. I was checking the candles. These are my favorite candlesticks right here. I think I got them from Hobby Lobby some time ago. And so all I'm going to do, I'm going to tie it from the front. And then I'll show it to you. So I just take the bow. And I'm going to go right here around this area. Give it a couple of twists. Just like so. And then you can tuck that, you can hide it. And then all I'm going to do is make sure I pull the tails forward and fluff them down. Just like that, I'll have to do it again. Do that. There we go. And hold it there while I fluff the bow out. Just like that. All right. So now let me show you what I did. And let's get my white backdrop. All right, can y'all see it? Look at there. I'm just centering that so y'all can see it. What do y'all think? I'm trying to make it stand up on its own. Hold on, let me use my glue gun. That'll help it stand up. I think. Maybe. Should get my other one. Hold on, y'all. Let me use this. I'm going to use my tumbler cup. There we go. I just needed something taller. Can y'all see that now? That way my hands are free. All right. So what do you all think? Look at what we made. And then what I like to do is you can control how your loops look. You can push things in a bit to shape them the way that you want. Totally up to you. That's the benefit of the wire ribbon. See that? And so I actually have two of these on my mantle, one on each side. So if you love decorating with bows, if you don't have any candlesticks, grab some candlesticks. Easy way to dress up your living room area, family room. You could even do this with the lanterns and put them up there. You can put them on a porch, whatever you want to do. But isn't that beautiful for summer? So absolutely love the tropical theme. And I'm standing over here so I can see it even better with you. Oh my goodness, y'all. That is amazing. All right, I'm going to walk around on the other side. What questions do y'all have? I think this one is a beauty. And I'm right here with you all now. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Just took a picture of it. Love it. All right. So that is our beautiful new addition to our summer inventory. Here's our second one that we made. So gorgeous bows. So we have two available right now. If you need more, you can certainly order more bows. Okay, however many you need. All right, everyone. Thank y'all for tuning in. That was so much fun. Y'all have any questions for me before we head out for today? I'm going to fluff that up a little bit. And then look, I can just have my second bow sit right there. Just kind of hang out with us. I love it. All right, let's see what questions you all may have. We'll wait just a moment for that. And yeah, this one's a beauty. All right, I don't see any questions. So if you think of anything after the live has ended, of course, you know you can always come back and leave a comment right here on this live. I will, after the live is over, I'll share pictures of this so that you'll be able to see the finished product. And I can't wait to see who has these in their home this year for summer. I think I might have to place an order for some. All right, everyone. Well, we will be back again on Tuesday, 5:30 Eastern time for another exciting live, and we'll see what we're going to do. I can't wait to see who all joins us. So thank you again for being the very best part of A Touch of Faith. I absolutely love coming hanging out with you when we do our lives time like this, and it's just a fun time. You get to see some behind the scenes creating with me, hearing me chat and share all the things, giving you all the updates. So you have to stay connected because I will be sharing more updates, especially as we finish our renovations. Okay. All right. I love y'all so much. Don't forget, go out and look for something good, because when you do, guess what? You know you have found God. And remember, God's got me, God's got you, and we've got this. Have an amazing rest of your night, and I'll see you back live on Tuesday, 5:30 Eastern time. Love you so much. Bye, everyone.